Today we're going to talk about filming locations in New Mexico, especially Las Vegas, New Mexico. Today on Colorado Martini Living. I'm going to go see Longmire. I'll be right back. So right now I am in New Mexico, and what a lot of people don't realize is that many films and series are filmed here. They give a lot of incentives for Hollywood to come to New Mexico. And right now I'm in Las Vegas, New Mexico, and yes, there is a Las Vegas, New Mexico, and it's actually the first Las Vegas there ever was. And one series that is very popular was filmed here, and pretty much where I'm standing, and that's Longmire. There's also a host of so many other films and TV series that have been filmed here. I actually used to live here, right up the road in Santa Fe, where there's a lot of studios that give incentives for Hollywood to come here. As a matter of fact, when I lived in Santa Fe, I was renting a house from a makeup artist where she would spend half her time in Hollywood and half her time here. So the movie industry here in New Mexico is a lot bigger than people realize. And one series that everybody thinks is in Wyoming is actually filmed right where I am right now in the Plaza of Las Vegas, New Mexico. What's so great about Las Vegas, New Mexico is that it's like its history is sealed in time. Unfortunately, this area didn't have a whole lot of money. So when it had economic downturns, and it had a lot of them, there was no money to revive this downtown or the town itself. So a lot of the buildings that have a great historical significance still are here, like they're frozen in time. If you've never seen Longmire, it is an amazing Western TV series. Walt Longmire is a sheriff in Wyoming. Longmire became the highest rated original drama series, and it can be streamed on Netflix. So, just outside of the Plaza Hotel is where Longmire was filmed. So that is Longmire's offices above there, and the door still says that it's the Sheriff's Department for Wyoming. And you'll probably remember that in Longmire, his deputy used to come out all the time. She used to always have her car parked out on the corner, and she would, carry on conversations. That's right there. So this is where the Durant, Wyoming Sheriff's Department is, right up there. You recognize all this, but I'm in Las Vegas, New Mexico. So they still have the door painted as if they're still filming here. Now, Durant is actually a fictitious town in Wyoming. It doesn't really exist. So right across from the door is the plaza. Again, that's where they used to always park their sheriff vehicles and talk to people. They'd have conversations. And then here's the plaza. This is the Plaza Hotel. This is where we're staying. It's actually really well priced. It's been completely redone. It's been about 11 years since I've been here, and they did a wonderful job. It is just wonderful. And it's right on the plaza, which is really cool. Great fact that I've been told by locals that the people of, or the stars of Longmire love it so much here that they constantly tweet how this place has a special place in their heart and that they will always come up here and visit for the rest of their lives. And I thought that was kind of neat. So there's been many things that have been filmed here in Las Vegas. The original Red Dawn, No Country for Old Men, Easy Rider, Vampires by Carpenter. There's just been many, many movies and TV that have been filmed either in Las Vegas or at this hotel, the Plaza. And Tommy Lee Jones stayed in 205 when he was here making No Country for Old Men. And then, of course, Lou Diamond Phillips was also in Longmire, and he stayed in room 222, right next to Robert Taylor, who played Longmire. Where Longmire himself stayed in 220, Robert Taylor is the actor that played Longmire. So Woody stayed in 305 when he was making No Country for Old Men. John Carpenter looks like he stayed in this room. Here was Katie's room when she was making Longmire. She'd stay in 302. Bailey Chase stayed in 304 when he was making Longmire. He was one of my favorite characters, Branch. Remember that movie that was made a while back? I think it was like in the 90s, called Vampire. Well, I guess it was filmed in this area, and it was a Carpenter movie, horror movie, and James Woods stayed in 203. So the Rough Riders, which are were soldiers that rode with Teddy Roosevelt in the Spanish-American War, had their first reunion in this park, Lincoln Park. So this house is at 725 Jackson Street. It was built in 1886, and it was featured in the movie set for Wyatt Earp and All the Pretty Horses. And it's right across the street from Lincoln Park, which is where the Rough Riders had their first reunion. So this is right across the street, and these are all boards that are green right now. So I'm wondering if they green screened it in, but this is for the Roswell series on TV. Okay, so you see this building right here? That's the one that had the Roswell sign on it. So I'm not sure if they use this as a green screen to put those Roswell images on it. The green door is in that picture, but these sides have the Roswell, New Mexico sign on it. So because they're green, I'm thinking they green screened it, but I'm not sure. And that's right on the south side of the plaza. So behind me is the Plaza Hotel. Just told me a great story about Patrick Swayze. So when he was here filming Red Dawn years ago, back in the 80s, he was a pretty young bucket back then. He loved Las Vegas so much that he bought property here, just to my left, up at the road here. And his wife is actually there right now, visiting for the holidays, and they still own the property to this day. So I thought that was kind of a neat fact. The bartender in the Plaza Hotel also told us that Longmire is coming back to Las Vegas. Yay! I love that series so much, and it's actually coming back with a movie and a mini-series. So they're going to be back here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to try to come back here at that time and see if I can get some of the filming that goes on. But for you Longmire fans such as myself, it is coming back. Stop it!
Vatos locos forever.
Stop it. So,
Durant, Wyoming.
Absaroka County, Durant, Wyoming. Make sure to check out all our videos on traveling in New Mexico. It is truly an enchanted place. Make sure to check out the links in the description. They help support this channel. And thank you so much for coming by. You have no idea how much we appreciate it.